If you fellas don't mind, we'd like to drop in next on your friends in the British Isles, because we have one of England's favorite sons here tonight. He's trooped every stage on the continent, but you guys in the AEF may know him best from those Lancashire lad stories that he did on the Alec Templeton program. Anyway, a lot of his fans over there where the heather grows have asked Command Performance to present the Lancashire lad telling one of his most famous stories, Albert and the Lion. And he'll be accompanied on the piano, he will, by his little wife, Madge, affectionately known as the Wee Ann. Here is the Lancashire lad, Pat O'Malley.
Thanks, Bing. There's a famous seaside place called Blackpool that's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. Now, a grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell, with a stick with an horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. They didn't think much to the ocean. The waves, they was fiddling and small. And there was no wrecks, and nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all. So, seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo, where they had lions and tigers and camels and old ale and sandwiches too. There was one great big lion called Wallace, and his nose was all covered with scars. And he lay in a somnolent posture with the side of his face on the bars. Now, Albert had heard about lions, how they was ferocious and wild, and to see Wallace lying so peaceful, well, it didn't seem right to the child. So straightway the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with the horse's head handle and pushed it in Wallace's ear. You could see that the lion didn't like it. For giving a kind of a roll, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Then Pa, who had seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, he said, "Mother, yon lion's at Albert." And Mother said, I am vexed." Then Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly, when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. Now, the keeper was quite nice about it. He said, "What a nasty mishap. Are you sure it's your boy's eaten?" Pa said, "Am I sure? There's his cap." Well, the manager had to be sent for. He came and he said, "What's to do?" Pa said, "Yon lion's at Albert, and him in his Sunday clothes too." Then Mother said, "Now, right's right, young fella. I think it's a shame and a sin for a lion to go and eat Albert, and after we've paid to come in." Well, the manager wanted no trouble, so he took out his purse right away, saying, "How much to settle the matter?" And Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where her Albert had gone. She said, "No, someone's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. Then off they went to the police station in front of the magistrate chap, and they told him what happened to Albert and proved it by showing his cap. Then the magistrate gave his opinion.
That no one was really to blame, and he said that he hoped the Ramsbottoms would have further sons to their name.
At that, Mother got proper blazing. "And thank you, sir, kindly," said she. "What, waste all our lives raising children to feed ruddy lions? Not me."
Thanks, Pat O'Malley and your wee Ann Madge. Yes, let's hope the Russian bear gives Schicklgruber the same treatment young Albert got with a couple of crashes. And now it's aloha to Tony Pizzino and Battery E in the islands. And greetings to Sarge Chazanoff and the mess hall bandits up in Maine. Regards from San Diego to Wishart and the mob at 629. And our best to a couple of pill pushers, Chaput and Palazzese, down there at San Juan. And to Yoakum at 869. For the Army Nurse Corps at 514, and for your sisters in North Africa. For Galenza and brethren several miles from nowhere, and all of you at 832. And for the hundreds of you from a score of United Nations who have asked for Schubert's Ave Maria to be sung by Richard Crooks, here is that command fulfilled. Richard Crooks singing the Ave Maria.
From heights of heaven to brink of hell, each tender note of echo through the years. Aloft from us far boundaries, each poor petition, every prayer, the hopes of foolish ones and wise must mount in thanks for grim despair. Ave Heaven's bride, the bells ring out in solemn praise. For you, the anguish and the pride, the living glory of our nights and days. The Prince of Peace your arms embrace, while hosts of darkness fade and cower. Oh, save us, Mother of grace, in life and in our dying hour.
Thank you.